welcome back to my channel. It is Tuesday around 5:30 and I just got back from work and I'm feeling so overwhelmed right now. As much as I love cozy season and how everything really slows down this time of year, it's also when I tend to let go of some of my good habits and start getting a little, dare I say, lazy. Lately I've really struggled with staying consistent, with working out, sleeping well, eating healthy, all the little things your body really needs from you to actually perform well for you. And I kind of think it's because I've been trying to balance everything all at once. And while balance is great in theory, I am personally someone who really struggles with it. And I actually do a lot better when I have kind of strict routines and systems and rules in place. Because when I don't, it all kind of comes down to my discipline. And when things get busy, my discipline tends to just run away screaming. And life is definitely getting so busy right now. I am super busy at work. YouTube is picking up, the days are getting shorter, and I'm just overwhelmed by everyday life right now. So for the next few days, I am locking in. I want to get back into my good routines and set myself up for success for the colder months to come. And I'm gonna give myself permission to say no to a few other things, like the social stuff, the going out, all the fun things that I'm telling myself I should be making room for. And I'm just gonna focus on me for a little bit. So at least for the next couple of days, I'm locking in. I hope you really enjoy watching this video and maybe you will find some inspiration. If you do, don't forget to let me know down in the comments. And if you want to hit the like button and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. But let's get to it. We can do this. Like I said, I'm really busy at work these days. It just feels like a never-ending stream of days where I just am glued to my computer and I forget to take a break and have some water and a cup of coffee or a snack, and I just work constantly and I cannot keep up with the emails coming in. Every morning I come in and I have this long to-do list and I just don't get to it because a bunch of other tasks land on my desk throughout the day. And it definitely is just busy season at work right now. And I don't actually mind being busy at work. I do actually really like feeling like I am needed at my workplace and that I bring a specific value to the place, and also that I'm challenged and I get to learn something every day. But when I'm really busy and I come home from work, I really struggle with decompressing and I feel like I'm just super tense, like physically. And even though I have a 30-minute bike ride home from work, it's not enough to make my brain get out of work mode. And then it doesn't help to come home to a bit of a messy apartment as well. It's not that bad, but the thing is I have so much cardboard from packages that I need to take out, and it's gonna take me 5 minutes, but I've been procrastinating it, but we're gonna do it now. And I definitely don't want to complain because the reason I have so many cardboard boxes is because I just made a really exciting purchase that is literally all thanks to you guys, because I just made my first big purchase with my YouTube money. And I can't talk about it too much because I'm just gonna get emotional, but just know that I really appreciate every single one of you watching my videos and making things like this a possibility for me. So let me show you what I bought. I bought a computer. I bought my first ever desktop iMac computer to do editing on, and I am so flipping excited. This was not a small purchase for sure, but after over a year of hard work on this YouTube channel, it just feels really flipping good to be able to make a purchase like this for myself and invest back into my YouTube. And yeah, this is gonna make editing so much more fun. You guys know I just got a desk and a desk chair, and now the setup is complete. Editing is just a whole new experience, and since I spend maybe 20-30 hours a week doing it, this was about time. So thank you so much to every one of you who watches my videos and for making this possible. I love you so much. Now let's tackle the only downside to making a fun purchase like this, which is the huge box there and there. And then I did also make some Amazon purchases, so I have more cardboard down here and I have to take all of that out. It's been bugging me and we're gonna do it now. Like, what is this? I wanted to keep the original box. I don't know if I ever have to move or sell it, but this box is just, I don't know what engineers made this. It was very satisfying to unwrap. I made a YouTube short of it, you can watch on my channel, but I have no idea how I would ever repack the MacBook in here. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. tidied up the apartment a little bit, turned on the cozy lights. You guys know how I feel about setting the vibes for the evening. It instantly makes me feel so much better. And then I switched into something more comfy, which again, how did I not do this the second I came in the door? I don't know. If you keep your jeans on until you go to bed, there is something seriously wrong with you. Anyway, I just rolled out a yoga mat because you guys know I've been trying to implement a habit of stretching when I get home from work. And I never particularly feel like it, but I know that it will make me feel 100 times better. I've put my phone away and I'm just gonna get down into my body, do some light stretching, and just switch from work mode into evening mode. So let's do that now. Why is it always the things we procrastinate the most that makes us feel the best? There is something about just being on the floor that is, well, obviously grounding. Strange. How is it already 6:30? The evenings literally just disappear. Let's get some dinner. I'm starving. Luckily, I still have leftovers from my meal prep from a few days ago. I'm having some Indian dal, which I'm looking very much forward to. I was also eating it in the last video, but don't worry, I haven't been eating it for like over a week. I shut the last video just 2 days ago. You guys know how I feel about meal prepping. It is my ultimate hack to solve most of your problems, really. Having a healthy meal prepped and ready to go is a life changer, honestly, and something I really want to get back into is healthy eating. So at least for today and maybe tomorrow, I'll still have some dal ready, because that is definitely a part of locking in, is to only be eating good healthy meals. And again, I am someone who, especially with food, I'm just not good with balance. I have so much food noise all the time in my head, and just making a decision like, nope, there is no cheat days, there is nothing unhealthy, just eat healthy every day, no breaks. That's actually so much easier for me than to say, no, everything with modesty, just don't cut out anything, just be balanced, like every now and again it's okay to eat. Like if I tell myself that, then I will end up eating unhealthy every single day. I'm just not good with balance, and I have been practicing it for a long time, but I think, yeah, trying to practice being better at balance is one of the reasons I feel so overwhelmed right now. And I'm gonna permit myself to just do what I know works best for me, which is more rigid rules. So let's go eat my healthy but delicious dinner. Dinner is served, and look at that. I am so excited to dig in. If you haven't seen the last video, it is just some homemade dal with lots of carrots and spinach and stuff. So I would say it's a dal inspired dish with some Greek yogurt, some coriander, and some naan bread on the side. And I'm so excited to eat this. I feel like this part of this video is very similar to my last video that I did, my evening routine. I'm regretting my decisions. Anyway, I'll switch it up for the next few days, but dinner was delicious. It is now 7 p.m. and I sat down at my new beloved computer to do some editing, which I'm honestly just so excited about now because I get to do it on my new computer, and it's just a whole different experience. So, and also in my new chair. It's so comfortable. How did I ever not work like this at a proper desk? That's just crazy. I'm currently editing my night routine, which will be live now. So if you haven't seen it yet, I'll link it somewhere up here and you can watch that after. I feel like it's quite similar to what I'm filming now. Oh well, that's what life is when you're trying to stick to your routines, is the days do get a bit repetitive, which I personally love. I don't know if you guys mind watching videos that are a bit repetitive, if you enjoy that or if that's annoying. Ah, my god, I'm in my luteal phase and now I'm doubting everything. I'm like, I'm a shit YouTuber. Anyway, I'm gonna do some editing and I actually feel like this video is gonna turn out pretty well. So let's do that now. I'll probably spend the next hour and a half editing, so hopefully I can get some really good work done if I just focus, so I can get an early night. Cross my fingers. Oh, I actually have an Amazon delivery coming today. When's it gonna be here? 2 hours and 47 minutes until my package arrives. That will be almost 10 p.m. Just life getting in my way. Now I'm trying to have good routines and go to sleep early, and I have to stay up until almost 10 p.m. to receive a package. Anyway, let's do some editing and let's put on some blue light glasses. is now 8:15 and I almost finished editing my video, which feels really good. It's amazing what I can get done in just an hour and 15 minutes when I'm really focused. So that feels really good. And now I'm gonna start getting ready for bed, because one thing I really want to prioritize these days is getting enough sleep. I think everything just starts with getting enough sleep. If I get to bed early, I can wake up early and I won't feel so stressed when I wake up in the morning. So let's get ready for bed. I ended up taking a shower and I washed my hair and I feel amazing. Now I am in bed under the covers in my nightgown, and I have a new addition to the apartment I haven't shown you yet. I got a Kindle arm. So now I can read my Kindle hands-free in bed. Not only did I get the arm to hold my Kindle, I also got this little clicker that I can use to switch the pages. So now I can lay here and read my book without my hands, which is insanely lazy, I know, and completely unnecessary, but also just life improvement on a different scale. I cannot tell you how luxurious this is. Especially for when the winter gets really cold and you just want to cuddle up under the covers. I can lay here and read my Kindle. I swear I read for like an hour yesterday because I was just so comfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna do some reading. It is like 9:30 now. I'm staying up a little bit later because I still have to wait for my Amazon package to arrive. That's why I showered tonight, so I can wake up a little bit later tomorrow, because we are prioritizing sleep. Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Mwah. Morning, friends. It's 7 a.m. I woke up a lot later than usually because my Amazon package did not show up until 11 p.m. last night, and I am prioritizing sleep over everything else these days. So I did get a full 8 hours, but we're not gonna have time to do a big workout or anything this morning like I was hoping, but you know, that's life. The Amazon package that I was waiting for was a bunch of skincare, which is so much fun. I got the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng Essence Water, which I've used before. This is just a great like hydrating toner. Then I also got the Beauty of Joseon Radiance Cleansing Balm, which is, yeah, like a cleansing balm to remove your makeup. And I love this. I've had this before as well. Then I got this Paula's Choice Liquid Exfoliant, which James used once and I tried it and I loved it. And I think this is a bestseller on Amazon. It's a very popular product. And lastly, I got a La Roche-Posay sunscreen, and you may think it's weird to buy sunscreen in October in Denmark, and I'm not gonna see the sun for the next 6 months, but still I'm using retinol on my face these days, so I have to go in with a really good sunscreen. And this one is just everyone's favorite, so let's give it a go. Have the time to do a workout this morning, but my healthy breakfast setup is on point. I have a cup of coffee, of course, a ginger shot, my overnight chia seed oats. This time I made it with raspberries instead of blueberries, and it's not as good I gotta say, but it's still delicious. And then recently I've been seriously stepping up my vitamins game. So I take fish oil for brain function, collagen for hair and nails, zinc I recently introduced because it's supposedly good for acne and immune system. I also recently added B12 for nervous system regulation. Then of course I take vitamin D, and lastly I started taking some magnesium. This helps with better sleep, so I take this at dinner time. This might seem a little excessive, and I gotta say that this is just what I am doing. Please do not listen to me, talk to your doctor if you want to add more vitamins. And I should have done that too, but I am taking the chance here. I'm also having a big jug of cold water, and I'm gonna try to drink all of this before I leave for work. I am just gonna do a little bit of YouTube work before I start getting ready for the day while I eat my breakfast. Cheers. Oh, that's strong. Why is this spicy? I just got back from work. It is 5:30 and I am absolutely pooped. Oh my god, work is just so busy and it is so dark right now. Like, it is dark outside and it's 5:30. It's also very rainy today. I immediately switched into something more comfy when I got home because I was actually drenched from biking in the rain on my way home, which did not feel good. But now when I'm back inside in my cozy sweats, it is pretty cozy that it's so dark and rainy outside. However, it does nothing good for my motivation to log in. I gotta say, it is very hard after a long day of work to come home and be like, okay, let's be productive. It is the last thing I want to do. But we are getting back into our healthy habits. We're gonna move more, we're gonna eat well, we're gonna sleep well. All the things I usually tend to lose track of when life gets busy, not this time. Something that has been helping me recently stay accountable is this little thing, the Ultrahuman Ring Air. And Ultrahuman also happens to be the sponsor of this part of the video. I've been wearing this ring for a couple of weeks now, and honestly I just love it so much. It has really helped me understand my body so much better. It keeps track of my sleep, movement, heart rate, skin temperature, and even my cycle patterns, all from this tiny ring. I love that it doesn't have a display that's like asking for my attention all the time. Instead, it comes with its own app, and what I love is that it doesn't come with a subscription. There are no extra added costs when you buy the ring. You get the app. You guys know I'm having my IUD taken out in a couple of days, which I am very curious about how that's gonna go, but I'm definitely gonna take some time where I'm not on any contraception, and I'm so excited to keep tracking my cycle and see how the insights will change when I get back to my natural default settings. As much as it is reminding me to move more, it's also really reminding me to implement more mindfulness throughout my day. It is really good with tracking your stress levels, your recovery, how well your brain has cleared out waste overnight. It knows all these crazy things about you, and some people don't like that stuff. I personally love it. I think I'm getting it from my dad. He's also a huge gadget person. My parents' home is completely automized. He can control everything from his Apple Watch. But my point is, I think it's so fun and so interesting to keep up with all this data. Let's look at my stats. So right now, everything is looking pretty good. Everything is like green. I think the whole layout of this app is so freaking satisfying because essentially everything lights up green if you're in the good area, and then everything starts getting like orange and red if you're not staying on top of things, and everything is pretty much in the green. I did get a great night of sleep last night. I tend to get really good sleep scores, which if you want sleep scores like mine, go watch my night routine that I posted last week. week. Everything is looking pretty good except my steps. It is not looking good. I have walked 4,400 steps today, which is not good enough considering it is 6 p.m. now and I'm going to bed soon. You guys know I wanted to go on a walk this morning but didn't. So even though it is raining outside and I'm hungry and I want to get to dinner, this is us lucking in. We're gonna get those steps in. So let's put on a raincoat and get outside and get some steps in before settling in for the evening. I do really not want to do it right now, but one, I know I'll feel so much better afterwards because of the walk itself, but also because my app will tell me that I'm doing a good job, which is what I need. Man, I'm rambling. So yeah, if you're also in your getting your life together era, I highly recommend checking out Ultrahuman. It's a small thing that I find really helps me stay motivated and consistent. I'll have a link down in the description if you want to check it out, but honestly for me it's just fitting in perfectly with my life right now. They really reached out at the perfect time. I've been considering getting one for myself for ages. So thank you so much to Ultrahuman for sponsoring this part of the video. Okay, let's go out and start walking, and I'm not gonna stop walking until the steps on my app will start going green like everything else. This is what I'm saying. It's such a motivating feature. And it is so dark and rainy outside right now. I really don't want to do it, but you know what? Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. And how can we make a rainy walk more enjoyable? We're gonna romanticize it. I'm gonna listen to my Twilight audiobook and imagine that I'm in Rainy Forks. And now I'm getting excited for it. Let's go on a rainy walk. Yay! This is the least aesthetic hot girl walk ever. This is not a hot girl walk, it's a sad girl walk. Sad girl autumn. I'm not actually sad, but moody girl autumn walk. Let's listen to some teenage vampire drama and go enjoy the rain, shall we? I am just the least aesthetic YouTuber ever. My walk, and it was actually so nice to get outside and just listen to my audiobook and be in nature a little bit. Always makes me feel so much better. I just had some dinner, the rest of my dal, and did a little bit of YouTube work, and now I'm gonna take the rest of the evening off and catch up on the Great Bake Off, the Danish version. I don't usually watch this show, but it is actually just so incredibly cozy and just feel good vibes all the way through, and that is exactly what I need at this point in my life. I just made myself my evening cup of peppermint tea, and of course you cannot watch Bake Off without some sort of treat, but as I'm trying to be really healthy and good with my diet, I didn't want to get myself anything too unhealthy, so I compromised and got this protein chocolate mousse, which I have tried before and I'm actually obsessed with these. It has 20 grams of protein, no added sugar, and it is 80 calories. So I think that's pretty good for a very satiating evening snack. So I'm excited to eat my protein chocolate mousse, drink my peppermint tea, and watch Bake Off. Oh, that is actually a perfect fall Wednesday evening. It is 8:45 and I am in bed. I did my skincare. I'm all ready to do my evening reading, but I thought I would do a little meditation before going to sleep. One thing that my ring has been telling me is, even though most of my sleep statistics are great, one thing that I can still work on is my heart rate drop time, I think they call it. Heart rate drop is the time it takes for your heart to reach its lowest point during sleep. This marker reflects how well your body rests and recovers. And early earlier drop usually signals stronger recovery and deeper rest, while a later drop can suggest your body is under more strain. And then it gives you all these ideas with how to improve your heart rate drop. And this is the kind of thing I never knew about, and you would have no idea if you didn't track your sleep. But you know how sometimes you can sleep for 8 hours and wake up and not feel rested, and sometimes you sleep for just 6 hours and you wake up and feel perfect. And I really think we need to put more preface on quality of sleep instead of just quantity. So I definitely want to try and improve my heart rate drop. Something that can help with it is meal timing. So don't eat too close to your bedtime. I'm not the best with that because I do go to bed so early. I need to start eating dinner like at 5:30 like a 2-year-old. Also the nature of your meal, so if it's really heavy or has lots of sugar. Another thing that can help is having a calming sleep environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark and quiet with comfortable bedding. Practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing. And then of course avoiding late exercise and stimulants like coffee and alcohol. But one thing I want to try is to do a meditation before sleep and see if that affects it in any way. So I'm gonna do that now. And I'm just so excited to get a really early night and a good night of sleep, because tomorrow I have a Pilates class before work. We're finally getting to the actual workout part of this locking in vlog, and I'm actually quite excited about it. However, I will say I am in my luteal phase. I am on cycle day 27. Emotional sensitivity may peak as hormone levels adjust. I've definitely been feeling that, but not only on my mood, I also feel my body is just so heavy the days before I'm getting my period. And whenever I do a Pilates class, like on the day of or a few days leading up to, it is no fun. So as much as I'm looking forward to a good workout, I'm also a little nervous about how my luteal phase body will take it. But at least we can try and make sure we get a good night's sleep before. So let's do a little meditation.
Just taking some big deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Taking a moment to notice
Thursday night. I just got back from work. It is like 6 p.m. now, and it was another very rainy, cold and stormy bike ride, so I switched into my PJs directly. I was actually staying late at work because I was waiting for the absolute downpour to stop, but it just didn't, so I ended up staying late at work and getting drenched. So that was a win-win. Anyway, I'm back home. As you saw, I was up at 5 and I went to Pilates, and I am so proud of that because I have been so crampy all day, but it definitely makes you just feel so good about yourself to get movement in first thing. Now, because I've been up so early and I want to keep that streak going and get to bed early again tonight, that is just my happy place. When I'm waking up early, getting to bed early, it's like my actions align with my values and what I want to do, and that just feels really good. That means that I'm literally going to bed in like 3 hours and I just got in the door, and I could easily just spend those 3 hours on my phone or watching TV, but we won't do that. We can save that for the weekend. I am gonna have a cozy, easy dinner. I don't have any meal prep left, so sometimes I'll do a second meal prep on Thursdays for the next few days, but sometimes I just cook whatever I feel like. And today we're gonna have some ready-made soup that I bought the other day that I'm really excited for. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes and it's gonna be cozy and delicious, and then I'm gonna edit and then I'm gonna go to bed. But let's make it cozy. It is 9 p.m. on the dot. I am in bed and I'm gonna do some reading and then go to sleep. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's just been honestly very normal, boring life these past couple of days. Nothing special really, but sometimes I kind of like just keeping up with people's normal lives, and it doesn't really have to be anything fancy. I don't know how you feel. Let me know down in the comments if you prefer when I go out and do some more fun things. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you so much, and I'll see you next week. Mwah.